Hey guys, what's going on? Brancho Brown here, physical therapist and wellness coach. Get your fixed physical therapy, get your fixed nutrition, CrossFit coach with Cross Majestic, and I work with CrossFitters and runners to get you from injury to PR in 8 to 12 weeks. So I'm on this hip strength and leg strength series for runners. As I mentioned several times, it's super important for runners to keep their legs and hips strong, especially for the ultra runners wanting to, and the triathlon athletes, in order to maintain that muscular endurance as you get in those increased miles. That way you don't put yourself at risk of injury from your technique faltering. So last time I showed how to do what's called an RDL. Today I'm going to progress that a little bit and show you a single leg RDL. Now this can be done with weight or without weight. I'm just going to demonstrate without weight because I want you to focus on correct form prior to going and adding weight to it. So what this is going to look like. Like the RDL, those legs are straight. So reviewing the RDL, the legs are straight, hips are going back, chest is coming forward. The single leg RDL is pretty much the same. It's just like it sounds. You're going on one leg. And so you're going to take one leg, lift one leg up. It's basically going to stay in line with your body. So it's going to look something like this. And you're going to do both legs. So same thing. And this. And sometimes that happens. So stay nice and controlled, coming down and coming back up. Now what you want to pay attention to is the position of your pelvis. And you really don't want to add weight until you get good technique here. So what I'm talking about is when you go down, what can happen is your pelvis might rotate. That's because of the body not knowing where it is, those hip external or those rotators not knowing where they're at, and not knowing how to function properly. So you really want to make sure everything is nice and in line consistently prior to progressing it. So coming down here, making sure you're nice and controlled, and coming back up. Once that gets easy, then you can add weight in the opposite hand. So you're going to stand on that leg, putting the weight in the opposite hand, and you'll do that same thing, coming down, coming back up, making sure everything is nice and level, symmetrical throughout that pelvis. So if you have the RDLs with that good hip hinge like we talked last time, you can progress to this one, see how it goes. Your balance will play a huge role into it, your hip control will play a huge role into it. So it may actually take you a little bit before you're able to actually progress to weight or adding resistance. If you have any questions on this, definitely post your questions on here, comment on here with any questions you have, any feedback you have. And as usual, if you have any specific questions, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. So hope you're having an amazing day today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.